Hey guys, Rebecca Burton here, and today I'm looking a little sick. And that's not because I'm sick, that's because I only have foundation on, and for good reason. Today I want to show you how you can conceal under the eye area, and I'm going to show you some techniques that I use on my clients and I use on myself, and it's a thing that I've been doing for years that gives the look, the overall look, an extra pop. So we're going to learn how to conceal the dark circles under the eyes and really emphasize the cheekbone to make it pop. Alrighty, so I've got a little concealer brush that I've been waving around here that we're going to be using. We're going to be using the Napoleon Purtis Concealer, the One original version, and the new Estee Lauder Correcting Pen in yellow. So I used to use the Napoleon Purtis Mellow Yellow, but I find this does pretty much the same thing, but you get like triple the amount of product for an extra $2. So it's a great investment. Now these products, you need to use the correct technique when using them, otherwise you'll get quite cakey. So it's important if you go and get these products and you do give this a try, make sure you follow the steps exactly, because if you're not doing it, it can look quite heavy under the eye area. So rule number one with under the eye, if you've got any dark circles, it's really important that you neutralize those first. Instead of putting something light on top, you want to counteract the color. Now with blues and purples under the eyes, you want to be using peachy, salmon, orange tones to neutralize and, let's say, counteract those shades. So we're going to take this product here, the Napoleon Purtis One. Now this is quite a creamy, rich texture, and you only need a small amount of product. So I like to warm the product first on the back of the hand. So I've taken out a little bit of product with the back of my brush, and I'm really warming that product. Now this product works great when it's heated up, so it really melts into the skin. So I'm going to warm that product here. Then I'm going to load the brush. So loading up my brush, and I've just applied a small amount of product. Now we want to be quite direct with where we're putting this product, and that's in any dark areas that you may have. So usually through here, a little bit across the lid for the veins, and directly under the eye. So we're going to take the brush and we're going to start working that little circles backwards and forward and really blending this product in any darkness or any dark areas. Now it's going to feel weird because you really only need to use a small amount of product. Now let me look in my mirror here. Yes, you're only going to use small amounts, which can be quite odd, but we're not looking to plaster our face with product. We're looking at using a high pigment quality product that's going to neutralize and counteract the darkness, so we can get a real natural look under the eye. So very lightly, just buffing that on any sort of bluey, purpley tone. So I've got a vein across here, which always ruins my eyeshadow if I don't, not ruins, but it doesn't make it look as good. So I'm just going to blend over that. Now for the video's sake, I'm only going to do one eye, so you're not sitting here watching me blend this product for ages. So now that I've done that, I've applied it. Now I'm not sure you can see with my lighting, but this is quite an orangey salmon tone, and it will look like that, especially if you're quite fair. So now that's everywhere. What we want to do is take our ring finger and we want to press gently and roll and kind of mold that product. So just like we were melting it here, we want to melt that product under the eye. Now I'm not rubbing, no excessive rubbing allowed. We just want to press and mold and really allow that product to sit as one with the skin. So when you're applying this, try to think about it like you're creating a second layer of skin over the areas. You want it to be nice and even and super thin. I'm just doing some pressing, using the heat there. Now, once I've done that, you can go in, or once you've done that, you can go in with a little bit more product and place it on any areas that don't look like they've covered enough. So I like to go a little bit here and just blend that ever so slightly to cover those tones. Okay, and then once again, gently press and roll. So that's neutralized and counteracted any darkness under the eyes. Then what we want to take is our sort of yellowy tone product. Now this has two ends. One's a brush end, and one's like one of those old school lipstick ends, like those lip gloss ends. So it's a bit of a, I don't know, like a fabric-y type thing. Same product, so it doesn't really matter. You can draw directly on the face if it's your own product, but I'm just going to work some into the back of the hand. And using this brush, I'll get rid of any excess product. So excess product, just removing any of that build-up product that might be in the brush. I'm going to load the side of my brush, and I'm going to press along the cheekbone here. That's where I've got the bulk of the product, is along this cheekbone. And then I'm going to go directly under the eye here and start feathering that product up over the entire eye area with the smallest amount of product through here. Then blending as we did before, little circles, blending this product, sort of pressing it in until I've got it fairly even coverage. Then I'm going to take a little bit more product, ring finger, and I'm going to start molding and pressing this so it sits as one with the skin. And what this is going to do is it's going to lift the cheekbone. Okay, it's going to add that pop, and it's going to neutralize that orange tone there for you. So just blending the product there. It's a bit of a creepy, so that's all right. And just blending. Now it might, just molding. Now it might feel a bit odd just to have like this yellow or this bright product here, but once you've put your powders on, blended your contours or your blush, what you'll notice is you've just given yourself that extra lift through that cheekbone. Or if you've done a really good job, it won't look like there is a lot, or depending on your skin tone. But this is one of the most powerful things for adding that extra volume to your makeup to really make it stand out. So I would highly recommend giving this one a try. And you're not going to have that heavy build up. You're going to cover those darkness around your eyes. So there we have it. That's how to conceal under your eyes. Thanks for watching.